Well, when my next guest decided it was time for a lifestyle change and also taking a different direction in his career, he certainly didn't muck about going from one extreme to another. To explain more, I'm joined by Adam Sanderson. Well, Adam, what a big move you did make from the South Island of New Zealand to the Gold Coast.
Yeah, no, it was a big move at the time. I was sort of only young and, I took the opportunity while I can and, don't regret it one bit.
And it was just mainly down to the weather?
Pretty much, yeah. We had a pretty bad winter in Invercargill there one time, so I thought there's got to be something better, and luckily I found it.
It was pretty harsh when virtually your next door neighbour's the South Pole.
Yeah, pretty much. We've dealt with it for 20 years, so I thought I might make the next 20 a bit warmer.
It was also a very big career move.
Yeah, it was. At the time, I was going good back home, so it was a big move, but I haven't looked back and it's been good.
Yeah, 67 wins, 139 placings from 5.5 years being involved in harness racing back home. How did you get started, Adam?
I sort of don't have any family background, so just going to the pub and having a few mates that were involved, and slowly got into it, and it just went from there.
Were you able to link up with a stable, or you just had to find your way once you arrived?
I went and worked with my mate at Kirk Larson's, and he got me going, and he sort of set me up for the future, and he's sort of set me in good stead.
It certainly has been a very successful move. 2013, just 1 year after arriving, the Queensland Rising Star, a title you shared with Narissa McMullen.
Yeah, it was a good year. I was lucky. I got good opportunities. Right when I moved here, and everyone supported me good, and to this day they still support me.
Yeah, the likes of Grant Dixon was the first one really to latch onto your talents.
Yeah, no, he was good, and come over and work for Daryl Graham, and he sort of put me on straight away, and just went from there, and then everyone took advantage.
I know you're doing something right with not only Daryl Graham and Grant Dixon, but also Shannon Price then starts looking at your talents, and now you're very successful with Ian Gurney.
Yeah, I work for Ian, and Shannon's been real good to me. She's the last sort of 5-6 years been a stable driver and had plenty of success, and hopefully it keeps continuing.
Then 2018, Adam, a big tick as far as your career was concerned when you were chosen to represent Queensland in the Australian Driving Championships, along with Peter McMullen, who was a reserve for the World Drivers' Championship. Yeah,
no, it was a big thrill. It was come as quite a surprise. I'm not sort of a driver that gets a lot of drives, so I'm never sort of on the premiership or anything. But the opportunity come, and I was lucky to run second, and just got pipped in the last race. And Todd beat us that night, and look what he's gone on and done. So it was a big thrill.
Yeah, great experience working with different trainers and drivers, and also new tracks.
Yeah, no, we went to Adelaide, and meeting likes of Alfred and all them ones that you sort of watch on TV, and it was good to be a part of it.
Is there any thoughts, Adam, of expanding your career to become a trainer as well?
I'm sort of not too big on the training side. I like just pottering around at home. I've got break a few yearlings in and sort of just potter around at home. So I'm pretty happy at the moment just doing that.
Making a rare trip back to Club and Angle, you have enjoyed some success here with a very talented performer called Three of the Best, placed in a 2-year-old and then unplaced as a 3-year-old behind the very outstanding performer from the Mark Purton establishment, Vincent.
Yeah, that was a few years ago now. I haven't driven there for a while. It's always good to come back. Hopefully we got the horse flesh to compete this time.
Another horse that's certainly very dear to your heart, Montana Marie. She was 6 out of 6 here at one stage.
Yeah, no, we are still unbeaten on her. She's obviously in the broodmare paddock now, but she's the first sort of good horse I got to drive when I come here, and we won a couple of good races with her, and she really put me in good stead.
As far as being a Kiwi, any ambitions growing up to representing in the rugby union sphere?
Oh no, you grow up and you watch the All Blacks, and it's everyone's dream, and sort of realised when I was about 12, 13 when everyone grew and I didn't, sort of might have to go on a different path. So, I still watch them keenly, and it's definitely our national sport. Yeah,
these days, Adam, not only do you have to have the talent, but you also need the size.
That's it, I like to say I had a little bit of talent, but, my mum's 5 foot and I'm not much taller.
Well, what about these days, Adam? You follow the rugby league in any way, shape or form? Are you a Brisbane Broncos man?
No, definitely not a Brisbane man. I'm a Sydney Roosters supporter. New South Wales and Sydney were a sort of team I follow, but any sport in general, I love the NFL and American football, so I'm big on that, and just any time I can turn the sports channel on, I love it.
I'm also a very keen follower of the NFL. Who do you support there?
I sort of Tom Brady, just big Tom Brady man. So Patriots or Buccaneers.
Very similar story to you, Tom Brady, of course, the likes of Patrick Mahomes these days. It's a very exciting sport.
I love it. Monday mornings are my favourite time of the week. I get up and 3 o'clock in the morning and watch a couple of games. So I'm a pretty big fan of NFL, and any chance I get, I just follow it.
There's a couple of boys that own a horse called Mahomes with Peter Russo. They get in their Mahomes jumper, and they're very keen with the NFL.
Yeah, I have seen a few photos. It looks like a good crew, and it's very well named. But I'd love to see one called Tom Brady one day.
Well, certainly they may have to pay a little bit of money. I think Tom would want rights there.
Yeah, exactly. He's the GOAT for a reason.
It's been great to catch up with Adam, and hopefully there will be success coming your way here at Club and Angle.
No worries. Thank you very much.